great guy. I can't say enough great things about him, honestly. They are interesting, I would say. He's like I said, high energy. So it's never a day he comes in the meeting room just, oh, what's up, guys? We gonna go over this. No, every day is good morning, men. Like with the loudest voice. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, you still got eye crust in your eyes and stuff like that. And he's coming in, good morning, men. Like it's great. I love him. I love that energy. It keeps me going because you know some days you don't come in feeling your best. Like you're like, oh, I'm tired this day, or this hurt on your body, going through workouts and stuff like that. So just having that energy that he brings, it's a lot. And I really appreciate it.
How long did it take to adjust to that? Was it startling at first?
Yeah. It was. It took I wouldn't say it took long, but at first I kind of was like, you know, shying away from like, I don't know, like that's kind of like weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see a lot of guys that come in and want to have all that energy, you know, in the morning. Like when I say it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, we're having meetings, and he's just juiced up. So it took a while to adjust, but yeah, like I said, I really appreciate it. I love it a lot.
Defensively, how do you think the other guys have been kind of receptive to him, especially when
They like Coach G a lot. They love Coach G a lot. You know, you talk with the guys like, oh, how you feel about, you know, this coach, that coach in the locker room and stuff like that. They love Coach G. I mean, like I said, I can't say enough good stuff about him.
With kind of your perspective on the offense, being on the other side of the line, where do you think his offense is here to kind of get other teams trouble?
Explosive. I mean, we got a lot of fast guys. I mean, Jay Lou here with me today, and I think they said they recorded him running like a 4.29 or something like that during spring, and I mean, that's pretty fast because we didn't really do any training or anything like that for the 40. Like he just woke up one morning and ran a 4.2. He's not the only guy. We got guys like Cam Perry, Anderson Kobe, Cam Kemper, Josh Henderson. Those guys are fast. So I say good luck keeping up with those guys.
Who's the toughest receiver
That's tough. I mean, majority of the time I'm in a slot, so I'm guarding Cam Perry or DQ, Wes Carter, guarding those guys most of the time. But sometimes when I go outside, like I said, Cam Camper, he's good. Anderson Kobe, super fast. He's a tough cover sometimes, but you know we battle. Iron sharpens iron.
Who's the guy that's maybe not on enough people's radars going into the season
on the defense? I'll have to say Josh Sanguinetti. I feel like a lot of people have been sleeping on him. He's played a lot for us in the past. But he's getting this opportunity to start this year because Devon Matthews is gone. He's left for the NFL. So, yeah, like I said, he's played a lot already, so he already has that experience under his belt. So I don't think he will go into the game with any nervousness or anything like that. He knows the defense because he's been here. I think he's going into his 5th year. So, yeah, Josh Sanguinetti.
You know what? How much did you match up with Barmayosa Jr. in that game last year against Ohio State Jr.?
Not much. I think I only got to cover him like once or twice, maybe, if that, because like I said, I'm in the slot majority of the time, and I think he's outside. So hopefully he'll come inside a little more, or I'm able to go outside a little more. I'm looking forward to that matchup, though.
That's the plan. I think they're talking about moving him around more.
Okay.
So as a DB, you hear that. You know,
that's exciting.
That's exciting?
Yeah, that's exciting. I love that. I love going against great players. I'm from Miami, Florida. We all know that Florida has a lot of great players. So I've been playing against good guys my whole life. So I look forward to those matchups.
What do you remember about anything you remember from when you did go up against him last year? Just what stands out about him as a guy to try to match up with?
I say he's really smooth. Like he runs his routes really smooth. He has good hands. I mean, he's a great receiver. Obviously, he won Big Ten Receiver of the Year. So, yeah.
As a guy that was in that locker room during the 2019 to 2020 seasons, how do you go about trying to recapture that energy that you saw during those years for this upcoming year?
Getting in that leadership role, trying to push those guys, making them believe that we can get back to that, winning the games that we're supposed to win, and winning the games that the media might not think that we can win. you know, because we've done it before. We've beaten these guys in the past, so it's very doable. We just got to get back to believing that we can do it.
You look at the spring practices, how those have unfolded. You talked about just Coach Allen's energy, what he always brings to the table. What have you noticed so far this offseason that gets you optimistic for what's to come this year?
Transfers, the new guys that we got in. I mean, we got a lot to prove this year as you got all the guys that's returning. And then when you bring in those guys that also have a lot to prove, that left the schools, you know, for different reasons. Maybe they didn't have the opportunity that they wanted to, or maybe they didn't mesh well with the system that was in place. But regardless, they got a lot to prove, and they understand that we have a lot to prove, and we're trying to get Indiana football back on the map.